When I moved into apartment 4B, everyone warned me about the man across the hall. "Don't knock on his door," the landlord said. "Why?" She looked at apartment 4A, then lowered her voice. "He doesn't like visitors." His name was Mr. Vale. At least that was the name written on the mailbox. I never saw him during the day. He only left his apartment after midnight, always wearing the same long gray coat. He never spoke to anyone, never received packages, and never turned on a single light. But every night at exactly 2:13 a.m., I heard him dragging something heavy across the floor. At first, I ignored it. Then the scratching started. 3 slow scratches from inside his wall. Scratch, scratch, scratch. The strange thing was, that wall connected directly to my bedroom. One night, I pressed my ear against it. Someone whispered my name. "Emily." I froze. I had never told Mr. Vale my name. The next morning, I asked the landlord how long he had lived there. Her face went pale. "There is no tenant in 4A. I laughed because I thought she was joking. She wasn't. That apartment has been empty for 6 years. That night, I stayed awake with my phone in my hand. At 2:13, the dragging began again. Then came the scratches. Scratch, scratch, scratch. And once again, the whisper. "Emily, don't open the door." A second later, someone knocked. 3 times. I looked through the peephole. Mr. Vale stood in the hallway. His face was hidden beneath his hat. "Emily," he said softly, "please open the door." My hand moved toward the lock. Then I remembered the voice from inside the wall. "Don't open the door." Mr. Vale knocked harder. Behind me, the wall began shaking. A crack appeared in the plaster. Something pushed through from the other side. A hand, old, thin, covered in dust. It held a photograph. I took it with trembling fingers. The picture showed a young woman standing outside apartment 4B. She looked exactly like me. On the back, someone had written, "Emily Carter, missing since 1998. My full name, my birth year, but I wasn't born until 1999. The knocking suddenly stopped. I looked through the peephole again. The hallway was empty. The door to apartment 4A was wide open. For the first time, a light was shining inside. I should have called the police. I should have run downstairs. Instead, I walked across the hall. Inside apartment 4A, hundreds of photographs covered the walls. Every photograph showed me, as a child, as a teenager, sleeping, eating, moving into apartment 4B, and in the center of the room stood Mr. Vale. He slowly removed his hat. He had my eyes, my nose, my face, only much older. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I tried to stop you from coming back." Then the door slammed shut behind me. The next morning, the landlord found apartment 4B completely empty. There was no furniture, no luggage, no record that I had ever lived there. But apartment 4A finally had a new tenant, a quiet young woman named Emily Vale. She never turns on the lights.